Come to a bonus stream. I'm not going to be paying too much attention to chat, but just in case anybody wants to watch along, we are landing carriers on things that are not supposed to have carriers landed on them. So we'll just see how all of this goes. I am now taking off. Alright, would take off if I actually had this screen.
You know, I don't think anything should have a carrier landed on it, personally, but...
I was thinking this.
That is true, that is true. Is there a way to do... I think there might be a way to do that. You can, like, lock objects to other objects. In theory, with the editor, you should be able to have a carrier that, like, follows a plane 10 meters behind it. Ideas.
I guess it could be like the most extreme form of kamikaze, just crash the entire carrier into something. I've heard they tried it in the Red Sea. There was only minor damage.
Incidentally, every carrier that I could find in the game is available, so if landing on super carriers is too easy, there is Roosevelt's, and there is also random destroyers and shit that you can land on the helicopter decks. And there is a group out to sea, so the group on the coast is not moving, the group out to sea should in theory be moving, they're just not moving very fast. And should be moving at the fastest speed that they can go. Okay, right, that is not working. Okay, so I'm going to stop that. That's fine. Alright, stream should hopefully clear up soon. Now I'll try something else. Yeah, it's been a bit weird on the stream. I'm trying to adjust that. Oh, that's being so weird. It's failing to stop recording. There we go, that should actually help now.
You're also flying your A10 slowly to the moon. Flying quite steep.
Right, I accidentally went up to 6,000 feet. Yeah, stream's being... Ta-da! In theory, it should reconnect in a bit.
Is it navigating to some sort of waypoint?
My play's just on altitude hold and heavy banking. So I'm just trying to get this bloody stream thing fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream and then restart it. Oh, is that coming through now? Okay, I'm not getting the preview, but if that's good for you folk, then I will leave it as it is. And don't think I'm going to be on contention later today. There we go, okay, that's fixed. I don't get a preview, but that's fine. I will believe you, lovely people. So what I'm trying to do is we're just messing around and landing things on carriers that should not be landed on carriers. Right. I'm going to try an A10. I'm going to start off a little bit easier. I'm going to go for one of the super carriers. Oh, and they're in two little groups, by the way, because one is blue for carriers, one is red for carriers, and that was the easiest way to do it.
you not just do combined task force?
They were combined task force, but it's combined task force blue, combined task force red, and they don't actually.
I thought they could use all things.
They don't seem to, at least not on my one.
Fair enough. I'll have a look. I thought they could.
They have most.
That might screw up the mission idea I've got.
They have most, but not carrier. You can. What I did is I just moved the red task force to blue 14, so they are ours. That's why they're not shooting at us. But yeah, combined task force red and blue are both on blue 4. Right. Well, let's see how this goes. I'm landing on the static supercarrier. I am being locked. That is mildly concerning. Right, it's not Tomster, because Tomster doesn't have a radar. Because he's that A10 that is keeping formation.
It might be me. Are you being locked now?
I'm no longer being locked now. I like that the flawless lights do pop up even though I'm in an A10. I'm pretty much on glide slope.
Do you have to radio to get the flawless lights to turn on? Or
No.
I don't.
just...
Nope.
Okay.
Whee!
Speed brake, speed brake.
Oh yeah, speed brake. Okay, well I was far too fast there. So I think I lost fire. So many alarms. Where's the... There is a... Okay. The shut up button. Are you in a Sabre, Dougie?
Yeah, I've taken a real big challenge.
There are
Just holding with you
moving
guys is a
carriers
struggle.
a little further out to sea, which will be easier in theory.
I'm not here for easy, Kev. He says he's about to slam it into the drink.
I'm going to try resetting my gears because one of them is not where it's supposed to be. Oh, and there should be enough carriers that if we ran too many and caused too many incidents, we should have plenty to fall back on. Right.
Wheels coming down. On base.
Right, one of my wheels is definitely broken. Well, that's fine, that just means I have superior brakes. Stop beeping at me.
And in final.
Alright. Following you, Dougie. Does the Sabre have an arrestor hook?
Nope.
Cool.
Too fast going round.
Altitude, altitude.
Doing a bit of the War Thunder wiggle. Lead off some
Pull up,
speed.
pull up.
Stall it, stall it, stall it into the ground. Fuck.
Side slip, Kev. War Thunder wiggle doesn't work.
War Thunder wiggle does work. I was just far, far too aggressive.
I had it happen to me on my first try that as soon as I got under 90 knots, I just wing stalled and nose dove into the ocean.
Let's get rid of the SRS overlay. I'm not using that today. We don't need good communication where we're going.
Brakes! Oh no.
Or maybe.
J-turn! J-turn! No!
Oh, so close.
I tried to get it into a spin to sort of half spin it and make it stop, but...
Oh, it's definitely a good effort.
Oh, I'm going to struggle on my flaps of oversped, but we're going again. Are you on the way in, Kev? Or is it free?
I'm in the water, and so is the other
Right,
water.
I'm on the way in.
It's all yours. I
If
am
I
watching you
can't slow down
carefully.
enough for this. If I can't slow down enough on this, I'm going to respawn so I get flaps.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be possible without full flap.
yeah, your flaps are part deployed, but
Yeah, I think I oversped them on the approach. Oh no, I oversped them trying to stay with you, I think.
that's what you get for following me on my idiocy. Oh.
No.
Not quite.
Try again. That was a heavy old landing. I don't actually think this is that possible, but
Yep, I'm sure a lot of what we're going to try is not overly possible.
not with that
I'm
attitude.
starting with the F-18 because I've literally never done a carrier landing before.
Yep, no, that's fair.
Uh,
The F-18 is a good one to get the hang of it with. It's nice and easy.
yeah.
Well, I say easy as it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing ground landing for the first time was amazing with it because it has the little bracket. And so you just put the vector in the bracket and you're good.
Just as a little
Just
tip,
land.
because it will confuse you.
Yeah.
The F-14 has the same E-bracket, but it works differently.
Oh, no.
Look up how the F-18's E-bracket works, because you'll try and fly like the F-18, and you won't be able to make it work, but it's because it lines up differently. Because
Wonderful.
I had this issue. It's not complicated, it just is different, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been holding off on the Tomcat. I feel like I want to get better with the F4 before upgrading.
No, that's fair enough. They're my two favourite modules, those two.
Keepler does good work. If I do manage to land the F-18, I am switching to the F4, since I've seen that be carrier landed with the hook.
That's my my next thing, is to put an F4 down.
Sorry, I didn't mean to punch my mic.
I'm also
I want it on the
gonna
Kuznetsov,
try-
because I reckon with light fuel load, I reckon it's possible to get back off of the Kuznetsov.
Yep. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the dynamic spawn to work on the Kuznetsov. I'm not sure if it's got it enabled.
I don't think it's got it enabled, because they're really funny about you being able to spawn things on it, which annoys me, because it would be a lot of fun just to use the ski ramp.
Yeah.
Although there is a spawnable ski ramp you can put, like a placeable ski ramp you can put on runways to play with it.
Ah. That's what that's for. I've seen the object, but it never
Yeah.
clicked for me, yeah.
Yeah, Tom's to go. I'm having nose wheel issues with the Sabre.
Oh, good. And that's me.
Yeah, it's not me.
Oh, it's not
I,
Tomster, it's you, is it?
That's me. If it was Tomster, I'd be in perfect formation with you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I just disintegrated on the back of the carrier, so it
Oh,
wasn't
no.
much bad.
The carriers are not
I tried to slow it down
immortal,
and
by
stall
the
it
way.
on the deck.
Mostly because
You
I,
can set them to immortal.
I know. I chose not to.
Okay, fair enough.
I chose to, if we sink the carrier, that's our own damn fault.
Fair.
And we have to go on the other carriers. The Argentinian carriers here. There's also a CY.
What Argentinian carry?
Yes, I think it's the Argentinian carrier. Forget what
I didn't think we had an RG carry.
ARA Vientico de Mayo? Is that not Argentinian?
It is. I'm so glad I made you pronounce that.
I'd say all the words right.
Germany map all over again.
Yes, Grossmodor. We will go to Grossmodor.
Jawohl.
I do like that the day after I posted the, well, I did that live stream of the Grossmodor, someone commented that I was pronouncing Siluve wrong. So,
yeah.
this is after absolutely butchering simple German pronunciations.
I would guess it's something like Seelöwe or something like that.
Yeah, it is Seluve. I was pronouncing it Seelauer,
Oh well.
which is British. The British have a right to mispronounce things.
In the Netherlands, we always make the joke that if they wanted us to speak German, they should have won the war. I'm not sure if that applies.
Yeah, don't worry, we make the same joke.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you okay if I land, Kev?
Yep, you go and you attempt to land on, like, a third of a mile behind you, so I'll be able to see if you are stopping and abort if needed. Ooh, there's a Tomster.
Yeah,
I'm 99% certain that the brakes on this aircraft are not good enough to do what I want to do here.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think they quite recently sunk one of these Taravas in the exercise.
Well, they're lovely little things. I'm gonna redo the frogfoot landing on the tower at some point, because that's fun. That's because
Altitude,
the frogfoot's
altitude.
parachute is insane.
Oh yeah, anything with a parachute must be sort of relatively easy.
Yeah, I'm going to use the F4. I
Runway's
don't think
clear.
that's possible. I think it probably is possible, but I don't have the patience.
Oh, fair enough.
Pull up. Pull
I'll come
up.
back to it.
I probably should have had my
Pull
gear
up.
out.
Pull up.
You do decelerate rather quickly without it though.
Should land a boat on the carrier. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You can get objects to bind to the location of other objects. You should be able to get a boat to fly behind a carrier. Right, to go a little bit easier, I am going to take the frogfoot out this time. It has parachute. Uh, 2 cents. Right, yep, sorry about that, just sign something. We are Froggy.
No, fuck.
Did you have
I
it?
just skipped
Oh.
off the front of the boat.
Saw that on the map. Right.
We might actually have to try it without landing gear to see if you slow down quicker.
Well, I did that in the last one by accident. It didn't go great. The A10 doesn't have a lot of drag.
Hmm.
Forget how much runway the Frogfoot needs. We'll find out soon, I guess.
One way to find out.
Forget where the wing extenders
Oh, God.
are on
Trim was
the
all wrong.
F-18.
Thought I was a 21 at first.
Yeah. Hopefully you weren't streaming that takeoff.
I only caught the end of it.
Good. The bit that didn't look awful, I take it.
Yeah, the bit that didn't look awful.
Good.
The bit just made me think you were taking a 21 to attempt this. You need to be able to get the 21's JATO rockets to fire backwards. Just want to check my parachute bind. Okay. Right, yeah. Oh no, reset. No, clear that. Dragon chute. No, dragon chute. There we go. That should work a little bit more consistently. Yep, we're landing anything that can probably maybe land on a carrier You're welcome to join us, Flame. You can also land things that are sensible to land on carriers, and there's various other things, and some of the carriers are moving to make it a little more manageable. Right, I want to get it down on a carrier, so I'm going to go for the Froggy on the super carrier. It's probably my best bet. Stroder says, Dougie, the internet is forever. You could try and land a shark on a carrier, Flame. You can also land a shark on one of these things. See his little helicopter bay at the back? It's perfect. Land shark there. There's also oil rigs. There's also a container ship. There's my speed. Alright. Where's my climb? Does this thing have a climb indicator? I'm not entirely convinced the Frogfoot has a climb indicator.
What? It must have a VDI. It's like a basic instrument.
Oh, yeah, it's got that, not the vertical speed thing. So it's got the...
Yeah, a vertical speed indicator.
Oh, yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah, it's got the ADI, but yeah, I can't see the vertical one. I'm probably just missing it.
Oh.
I can see bits.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. No. Without gear is not an option.
Right. Oh shit, thank you, dears. And... slam parachute. Please say the parachute deployed.
No shoot, no shoot, no shoot.
God damn shoot.
Uh-oh.
That was a nice soft water landing at least.
Yeah, you bounced on the water on my screen.
I didn't know DCS had bouncing on the water. Okay, so the chute failed to deploy. which is a little bit awkward. Did the chute just rip because the thing's open? But the chute... Maybe they've fixed the 25 chute. Because it did used to be that you could do that without much issue. But they may have made it less overpowered. Because you used to be able to use it in dogfight. Drop the chute mid-dogfight. Stall out. And then
I
just...
think I saw someone doing that in a 21 against an F5. It was like the only way that they were winning.
Oh, and the answer to my previous question is you only need half of this runway for the 25. If that. Maybe more like a third.
Damn, yeah, you were up real quick.
I do have 15% fuel, so I am fairly light.
Yeah, I'm also running 20. I guess I'll try the moving carrier now, because it just doesn't work on the stationary carrier.
Yeah.
I just took off from the moving carrier.
There is also the
A little
Coots
bit of a
mets off.
slide.
There is a moving version of that as well, but that does have the ramp at the end, which I know it's not
yeah.
meant for making planes slow down now, but it might work at making planes slow down now.
Oh, good enough.
Is anybody on final?
Negative.
Negative.
Nope.
Cool.
I'll try the stationary Kuznetsov first and then see.
Right, double check my controls. Yeah, it's definitely that one. That's fine.
And the HMS Invincible should also have the... little
Oh yeah, I forgot.
ramp.
Yeah, the Invincible's here somewhere.
Yeah, together with the Vanticino de Mayo and the Atlantic Conveyor. Oh, that's just... that's gonna be a challenge to land on.
Yeah, that's mostly for helicopters. Well, I don't particularly see you, Dougie, but I see your smoke plumes, so I know where you are.
Yeah, I'm short final.
I'm like 2 miles behind, so plenty of time, plenty of room.
Bolter, bolter, bolter.
Look at me, I'm Dougie and I have arrestor hooks.
Such a dick.
Anna, how long have you known me? You should have known that by now.
Yeah, we're too nice and we all forget. Everyone expects me to be an arsehole.
Like, how long have you known me? It's been
Oh,
a
too long,
while.
I think. Yeah. Couple of years now, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Not a bit more.
Probably.
You can sound a bit more excited about it.
I'm just feeling old now.
Probably.
Old.
You don't sound a day over 80. Don't worry about it.
Kids these days. Portable phones. Right, I
I'm
probably...
slipping in behind this A10.
That's me, I'm on final.
Rod.
I
can always put off if you don't make it. Sorry, if you do make it. So.
If I don't make it, I'll clear things nice and happy. If you can
Exactly.
see me, it'd be really useful if you call out if you see that a parachute gets deployed.
Rog.
Stop. No. Ah, crap.
Oh
His nuts off
shit.
mission has failed.
Trying to abort. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I was buzzing that aircraft carrier right as you were going in.
Why am I immortal?
That is a good question.
I am alive in the heart of the carrier. Huh.
And we're down. That was very nearly me pulling my landing gear up instead of my hook.
That's all the same.
I have low-rided my F4.
There we go.
Anybody anywhere near the
Oh yeah,
carrier?
you put quite a
reasonably
stance
close.
on it.
It's right, it's tactical, because now I've got a higher AOA for the takeoff.
Where's Dougie? Ah, yeah. Oh, it looks almost intentional. It's nice and even on both sides.
Yeah, I know. Are you ready for this? Witness me. Witness me.
I
Kev,
am
witness
witnessing.
me.
I'm witnessing very closely. Witnessing a very concerned little face on the back of your plane.
Oh, easy. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I hit something.
Yeah, no, left gear to left.
It's okay.
Oh, that is
I got it.
not carrier.
I think you snapped your gear off on the ground crew.
I think I did. Oh no, it collapsed into the aircraft.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still good. I think the tyres intact and everything. It's perfect.
I also did that with air brakes out.
Alright. So that would have worked fine if I hadn't smacked into the carrier. I was on a fine descent. I just need to take things a little bit calmer.
Thing in my plane was very angry and beeping at me. I'm going to ignore it.
Yeah, beeping noises are just there for background noise. It's fine. It's like the angry Russian lady on the Russian helicopters. It's just the everything's okay alarm.
This one I recognize. That's the stop. That one you fix. Sort of.
Oh, I am up.
Oh. Too close for missiles. Switching the gun.
Would it actually help if I shoot my gun while trying to slow down?
We have proved that it does provide a reverse thrust. Fair
Yeah, you
bit
can
of
back up
reverse
with it.
thrust, so...
Hmm.
I just saw a big splash next to the carrier.
Yeah, I saw that too. That wasn't me this time. Everything's fine. My end.
Yeah, I'm on the way to the moving carrier now because the stationary one just didn't work.
Yeah, moving carrier is definitely the better bet. There
I
are
landed
other
at the
spawn
Kuznetsov.
locations all the way along the coast because the moving carrier is going to keep moving.
Oh yeah, they're just
okay.
heading straight north.
I missed and buzzed the tower instead of actually landing. That's fine.
If I've set it up
I've got
correctly, the
yeah, but
moving carriers should be on little patrol paths. They'll go north, turn south, and then repeat.
Nice.
I'm coming in for a landing I'm really going to struggle with.
Okay, I'm on short final, no eyes on you.
Well, he can always bounce around because he's in a UE from the Kangaroo Navy, so
Ah, well that's fine.
should be made for it.
Alright. Coming
Is
in.
the hook supposed to auto-deploy?
There's a little thing for the hook right hand side, you pull it down.
Oh, okay, I see it. I was looking on left-hand side because there's the hook bypass carrier option.
Alright, yeah.
Did you say you're a short final, Kev?
Yeah. It's okay, I'll get there before you
okay.
do.
I don't think you will. But it's okay. Carry on.
Right, gears down. A little bit more height. A lot more height. Parachute. God damn, this is a bad one. Hell yeah!
You down?
Landed it.
down.
Ideal.
I'm only semi on fire. Which goes to show I do not have immortality on. So how the hell did I survive going through the back of the carrier last time?
But last time you even jumped on water and then stayed alive for quite a while upside down in the water.
This time I completely broke off the nose section. Completely collapsed the gear. My landing was pretty much vertical. But I'm alive, so everything's fine. There we go. See, I can do a carrier landing.
The A10 on the moving carrier is easy peasy.
Oh.
Room to spare.
Room to spare. Nice.
I barely made it past Cat 1 and 2.
Okay then. I'll give... Nice, Dougie. I see what you're doing. Yeah, if you manage to land the Anton, by the way, Dougie, while Judas is away on holiday, he will never live it down.
I'd love to. Unfortunately, I don't have the Anton.
Shock horror.
This is very tempting.
Yeah.
I do have the Anton, but I don't have anything bound for the Anton.
I do have the Dora. Does that count?
Yeah, it's close enough.
I might try the Dora. If I can get the 109 down, I'd definitely get the Dora down.
I got a text from the other Wolfhound that he's watching us and silently judging.
Nice.
He's silently judging. My F4 was something to be judged on. I should have had that down a lot nicer, but oh well.
Now let's play.
What the heck?
Oh,
And
no.
the A10 just take off this way. Did you die?
Ah! I caught my wheels on the back of the super carrier.
If you taxi on the moving carrier, I would say avoid the blast shields behind the catapult, because I just taxied over one and sort of disintegrated. I lost my left-hand landing gear, my tail is sort of half gone. Not sure what that was about.
I can't really blame ED for not quality control checking the A10's ability to taxi on a moving supercarrier.
Fair point.
Right, I'm going to give
Can't
this
fault.
moving carrier one a go. Let's see if I have any more luck with it. You did yours in the A10A, didn't you?
Yeah, I do have the A10C, but I don't have any keybind set for it, so I just went for the...
Fair enough. Trying it in the C. little more used to it. Right,
I'm
let's...
just spawned a mosey next to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be me. It's not my best plan of the day, but someone challenged me to do it. And I'm dumb enough to try.
Let's go.
Dougie turned around.
Dougie did. Dougie's now dead stick.
Huh. Oh, you're in a 109, yeah. So,
Yeah, and I
how
flicked the
hell
governor
did-
switch.
Yeah.
But it was obviously hot started, so the governor switch I imagine was actually already on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I have done that one before, I can't remember on what server. And I've done it the other way round far more times.
Bonk.
Fire.
That was a bonk.
Yes, indeed.
Nice marker for the end of the runway, though.
Oh, you can hot spawn stuff on the carrier fleets, by the way. If you prefer to be carrier launched.
Yeah.
Especially for the
Unfortunately, it
helicopters.
limits you loads of things, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's only a few things that can take off, and it's patchy between one and the next.
The first one I joined had an F-18 and a Hind on the same vehicle,
Yep, I've just
and the A4.
enabled all aircraft that it allows to spawn there, whether or not DCS will.
I wonder why the supercarrier has a Hind spawn.
Why not?
Why not?
The Kuznets stuff has really weird things. Oh no, not the Kuznets stuff. Might be the Venetico de Mayo. One of those. And for some reason the Atlantic Conveyor has dynamic spawns as an enabled thing. Watching you very closely, Mr. Tompster.
Oh boy.
Betty, what are you complaining about?
You managed to land it on the crazy crosswind mission we did the other week, so you should be able to land it here.
Yeah, that's true. That was... it felt like sort of hovering when I landed it there. Maybe that's why I felt at home. It was basically a helicopter.
I could do like an easy version of this mission with like heavy wind coming from the front of the static carriers, and then an impossible version with heavy crosswind on the static carriers. Let's go check my plane.
Warning, autopilot.
No. Re-engage autopilot. Let's put myself in a holding pattern. Well, it's looking good. You're a tail dragger, so that's almost an arrestor hook.
Well,
There's potential there. I think you'll stop.
was having running engines, is that a category of a successful landing?
Absolutely not. I caught fire. I'll count that as a success. You have 2 out of 3 wheels intact. Perfect.
I count that as a win. Some new props on it and ready to go.
Yeah. I don't think
And
the
maybe an
wings are
engine overhaul,
damaged.
but who's counting? That went better than expected, to be honest. I
Oh,
thought I'd
good.
just slide off the deck.
Oh, you got the wire. Nicely done.
Last wire. I broke my gear and got yelled at by the carrier boss.
I always get yelled at by the carrier boss. That's part of the fun of it. Why have they got a master caution? Oh yeah, I took off with no fuel.
I'm just gonna leave the server for a second because the
Warning,
vibration
autopilot.
modules in my HOTAS refuse to stop vibrating.
Comster, are you off the runway?
Yeah, I have despawned. I'm out of the server.
Alpha Cat, are you?
Technically, the runway is clear, but I can't fold my wings up.
Alright.
I can respawn.
Any chance you get to parking bay?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. I'm on short
I
fire.
should be mostly clear of the runway now. Oh, okay, my nose wheel's
you
clear.
are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go off the front.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, my nose wheel steer was broken. A lot of things were broken.
Oh, this is a bit late, but
Oh.
we'll get there. No. Ground effect. Going around.
That was very close, though. You were like 2 feet off the deck the whole time.
Yeah, and then I was sinking down, then I hit ground effect, and that was that, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. On short final moving carrier. Next question, what's a reasonable airspeed for an A-10 to be landing on the carrier?
As slow as it can go.
Yeah, what I found is that it immediately wing stalls if you get below 90 knots. So I tried to sort of crash it onto the deck at 88, 87.
Copy.
But maybe that's better on the sea. I'm not sure.
Altitude,
78.
altitude.
I see a figure. Guessing that's Tomster.
Yeah, I just found out that I did not find any keys for the vegan, so I'm just finding some access stuff and some gear. That's about it.
I still have the super carrier warning awaiting wing fold, even though I am on
Yeah,
the
me
ground
too.
in a different plane.
Me too.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Well,
I
Right.
said that as well on the 16.
Anyone else anywhere near the statin cat?
No, I
carrier.
think we're wrong at the moment.
Down on the moving carrier.
Nice.
Cool. I shall come in
Oh.
for an approach.
Did the same as you, Tonser, and broke my gear on the not the air brakes, the blast shields, which don't seem to be
Yeah.
modelled for the A10. It just fell through the
Yeah,
hole.
if you just taxi over it, it sort of explodes itself.
But I am down. There we go. Landed an A10 on a carrier. I will take that. Right. Oh, look, there's a Dougie on final.
I'm lined up too well for the carrier. I'm actually trying to land on the shortest bit.
Got my Navy livery on the F4E.
God, the ground effect's awful, isn't it?
Yeah, the amount that thing floats.
I hit the water, I'm fairly certain then.
I'm pretty sure your tail was in the water, but that's fine.
If I had any more talk, I was going to talk, roll.
Alright, I'm gonna have to give the Anton a go. It's made by Focke-Wulf, that's who makes the Anton.
It is a very nice aeroplane to fly. It should be doable, but it is heavy.
It is heavy. Get rid of the vast majority of its fuel.
I probably should have done that with the 109. Oh, I've frozen. Oh, I'm back.
Does anyone know if the Vegan has flaps? I can't find it in the controls.
I think it's all auto on the Vigan. The flaps are all automatic.
Flaps are automatic. You do have a reverse thruster though,
Yeah,
which you'll want to set.
keybound that indeed. That's
I'm gonna swing round on like a 180 base, so straight on to final. Right, everyone's okay with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still on the taxiway, so do what you need.
oh, I should probably keybound here.
Oh. Nope. Safety cover. Stupid safety cover trying to kill me all the time.
I have a secret weapon this time. Right. I am on final.
Right, my vibration also isn't stopping, so I'm trying to trim this thing out. And I'm going to disconnect the rudder and see if that helps. Ah, die. Oh, that fixed that. Disconnect the stick. There we go.
Nope. Off the end.
Ah,
Should have gone around. Oh well.
my engine broke. Not entirely sure why my engine broke, but engine definitely broke. Oh well, what can I do other than set it down here-ish. Hi, Dumpster.
Hello there. That's a very smooth landing though.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, there are some trees coming up though.
Yep. Yeah, the trees were broken.
My spring on my wheel brake's given up.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Right. Let's see if I can do that without breaking my everything.
C5, release, old burner. 80 knots, rotate. And lift off here.
Right. In the air in the Anton, heading towards whatever the hell I'm doing.
I will see if I can formation fly an F4 next to you. So I'm pretty sure you are the dot off my nose.
You just blew past me.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's another dot off my nose somewhere far, far away.
I'll help you find me. Here.
Oh, not a good time for the engine to cut out. Ouch. I guess a very strong AOA with about 130 knots is not what the Vigan engine likes.
Oh no, it does the compressor sort of go faster.
Yeah. I just heard bang, 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 and then it went silent.
Yeah. The Vigan's engine is fussy as all hell.
For a big delta wing, it's kind of annoying.
I haven't flown it in a while, but I always forget how good it looks.
It was a pretty looking aircraft.
It's just nuts to see an aircraft land and then turn on the reversers, turn around on the runway and take off the other way.
Oh, I almost saved it. I bolted and dumped it into the drink afterwards.
I am going far
Yeah,
too fast here.
Pure silver on the Vigan is a very nice breed.
Yeah, I picked the silver because the only time I've seen a Vigan in real life was the
Rest is too
Swedish
fast.
historic flight in silver. Yeah, that was also way
Oh.
too fast.
Well, we don't have much choice now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's what I did.
Splash. Splash one?
Yup. Vegan sounds. I'm going to check whether I've got the vegan bound.
Yeah, I didn't have anything bound, so I just bound the axis real quick and then landing gear, and that was it.
Let's dump some fuel. Should have stuff bound. Yeah, reversal
Uh-oh,
on.
out bangs.
Reversal off. Yep. Let's say I do have this bound. Boop.
Lots of beeps, but I don't know what any of the beeps mean.
I think they're just RWR pings. It just means the ground crew's watching you and judging.
Oh no, oh no. I misclicked the reverser at first and then clicked it a second time and opened it.
Are you dead?
A little bit. Yeah. That was
Ow.
not good. I guess, is it possible to open the reverser while still in the air?
No,
Yes.
as soon as pressure gets on the gear, it opens.
Oh.
Right. And I probably pressed it too early, so it didn't go. And then I pressed it again, and it did go, but then I was nearly off the deck.
I mean, to be fair, I said that thinking about it. I can't actually remember. I think that's how it works. I'm gonna actually.
Well, there's one way to
Quickly Google
find
that.
out.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll take off and press the button, see what happens.
But spring bloody steel's a pain.
No, it's
There's
definitely
no
not.
spring in it.
Yeah, it does not let you reverse thrust mid-air.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably a good thing.
Probably.
Sounds like a decent safety feature.
Over there. We should be back in business, boy, mate. We're not back in
Reverser
business,
is
boys.
activated by weight on the front wheel, apparently, according to lovely stream chat. So I need to slam the nose wheel down real hard.
Just fly nose first. That always goes well.
Yeah.
Nose wheels are
Right
famous
there.
for not collapsing. That's like their most famous thing.
But if the front wheel does collapse, if your reverser still works, then we're good.
Yeah, as long as it breaks upwards and trips whatever switch, it's fine. Right, so very confusingly, I'm going to have to thrust up on landing. Which I suppose is what you do anyway with something with a tail hook, so it shouldn't be too weird.
I mean, anything on the carrier you normally land, you should throttle up as soon as you touch the deck. It's not
Yeah,
normal.
that's what I was thinking. I've just not been doing it today because the things I've been doing today will just either take off again or fall off the end. Yeah, man.
Although,
Yeah, man. Oh, I am so pushing this thing, wanting to start stalling. That's okay. At this point I can probably just slam it down. Oh no, this is going to bleed off speed far too fast. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, now stop the other way. Oh, I did it!
Nice.
I'm going to get out of your way.
Now stop the other way. Can we put that in quoting, please?
Oh,
It's okay, I reversed so the runway's clear for you.
no! I was so focused on my reverse thrust that I forgot to press my brake.
Oh, there's the splash. Yep.
Oh
Not by
yeah,
this
that's a
moment.
good idea. You can just arm the reverse thrust before landing, close the throttle just before landing, and then push it as soon as you hit the deck. Because that will then engage it properly.
So if you
Where will
trigger
we
in
be?
mid-air, does it auto-engage when you have weight on your front wheel?
Yes, it does, yeah.
Ah.
There we go.
I need to fly one thing. I haven't flown the big one in a long one.
Oh, I think we're back in business, people. It's 2 springs rebuilt. Workshops are good, aren't they?
There you go. Alright. Gonna do something a bit different. I'm gonna land the MI8 on the... Actually, I'm gonna take the MI8 off from the Seawise Giant and then land it on the Seawise Giant. And I've just seen something else I'm gonna have to do afterwards.
Ooh. I might join in for some helicopter action once I've figured this figure out.
If
You know
it
me,
will
it's hard
let
to
me, it's
resist.
saying my flight is delayed. It might not actually let me spawn on a moving Seawise Giant. Yeah, hit all the people. They're fine. They're what do you call them? They're like the squishy tubs of water on the junction at a motorway to help you slow down slowly.
Oh yeah, those barrels.
Yeah. Okay, I might not be able to spawn on Seawise Giant.
I only knew those barrels from GTA, and then I was in the US for the first time last year. And it's like, holy shit, they're real. We don't have those.
Oh, bugger. Bugger me sideways. There we go. Okay, it's a good idea to have your throttle vaguely in the correct position if you are hot starting in a helicopter.
That does sound like a good idea.
Right, okay, so I'm taking the MI8, which is nice. It's my favourite, easiest to fly helicopter. But I am landing on a ship that is going real fast. And there isn't a lot of space on the deck.
Right. I'm final for static supercarrier.
Oh wait, I thought I would J-turn it, but then if you have your thrust reverse on and you J-turn it, you pull yourself off the ship.
Yeah,
That was brilliant.
that's...
Long final super carrot.
tempting to land on the moving Atlantic conveyor, I suppose it's called, not Seawise Giant. It says Atlantic conveyor on the sides, I'm pretty sure the unit's name there is Seawise Giant.
Oh, you can actually spawn them?
You can, but it didn't let me. It might be the MI8 can't fit. I spawned at the carriage to the side of it instead.
Oh yeah, your flight is delayed.
Yeah.
I must say DCS gets awfully realistic when it starts talking about delayed flight.
This is actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be so far.
Final super carrot.
A little bit more forward. Come on. Come on, ease it forward. Ease it forward. Right, there we go.
Oh!
Nope.
You were so close. Your front wheels are down the whole time.
Yeah, I should have just gone around. I know I should have gone around there. Should've.
Alright, landed on the seaways. Whatever. Picking back up.
So we can also land it in between the containers. That's
New control for this
Ooh,
airplane.
You sure can. Yeah, bonus
Special
landing.
controller.
Good shout there.
Uh-oh, but not if I VRS. Bye.
Where are you? Oh,
Well,
who's falling down?
I'm the splash of water behind you.
Okay.
Damn, that's been a while that it happened to me.
That's fine, you've just given me an idea for what I'll do now. There's also the landing area on the back, I suppose. There's got a lot of landing areas on this carrier, on this tanker.
I tried to fly backwards to match the speed of the ship, but that's not the way to go, I guess.
The only problem is I can't see where the conning tower is behind me.
Oh
What's
shit,
here
fuck that up
behind you?
royally.
Don't go. Yeah. Oh, you're well clear of the tower.
There we go. Perfect. My co-pilot's looking at me like, what the fuck did you just do? But that's fine. Picking up.
Picking up the coffee.
Can give you space to do yours. Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're landing. I see your shot. I see you. Bonus skill, land a helicopter on a helicopter.
I should probably go forward a bit.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ah.
Looking good. There you go. Nice.
There you go.
Boom. It's not actually too bad. I thought it was going to be really tricky, but if you just look at the carrier, it's not too bad. You're actually a little bit safer from DRS because you're moving a fair clip.
Yeah, the most confusing part I felt like is that if you look at the deck, you match your speed with the deck, and then you look past it and you see moving water. You're like, what?
Yeah, I was just desperately trying to ignore the moving water. I'm going to do a rolling landing on the coots and stuff. I realise every time I'm saying that word, I'm pronouncing it slightly more wrong.
Yeah, like coots and stuff.
Coos and stuff.
Coots.
You know. Russians' pride and joy.
Mm-hmm. That always works and it's very reliable.
Thought that was the Moskva, which is now a submarine.
Definitely is not flammable.
Why do they have this red sort of X up there? Never really looked at this thing.
Right, I am on final, but it is a dodgy old final.
Oh boy.
Bye.
What? How did I VRS with that much movement though?
I don't know. Actually, looking at that, I think what might have happened is you were moving rapidly with respect to the ship, but that means you were almost stationary with respect to the air around you. Because you were flying back along the ship.
I'm down. I lost a wing. That's a shame. That was no need to lose a wing there.
Thank you. I was happy with that landing. MIA is such a joy to fly. Very nice little helicopter. Whee! And I get to go up the ski ramp and then down the ski ramp. Whee! Alright.
Yeah, I tried to land it on the chimney. Maybe that was also the reason why I VRS.
I'm just going to open a window because it is warm today. Well, that's how warm it is. The window is open and it is still roasting in here.
Yeah, it's warmed up real quick in, let's say, Western Europe.
And I'm just going to double check something because for some reason the SU-33 is an option on the Hang on.
Do you need J-Stos for that? Or is it just a full flap state?
Sorry, say again?
Do you need the rockets for that?
I was trying to do it from the Atlantic conveyor, but it won't let me spawn there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try SU-33 off of the Invincible.
Oh, you can land on the chimney. Mission success.
Oh, well done. Very nice, Tomster.
I mean, looks a bit dodgy, but oh well. Now we know what is the issue with the Kuznetsov the whole time. They close the chimney. No wonder the thing doesn't work half the time.
That does seem like a fire hazard. Okay, unfortunately I don't think it's letting me spawn the 33 on any of those. It's probably just too big. What can I? I'm awful at the AV8B. Right, I've not managed a World War II plane yet, so I'll give that another couple of goes.
Yeah, I gave in to my baser instincts and pulled out the 51.
Well, that does make sense.
I guess I'll give the 16 a try soon, but then without the hook to make it extra hard.
Good idea. What am I looking for? Yeah, let's go for the Anton again. Move pylon.
See if my tail dragger performance will be any better than it used to be.
Oh, forgot to spawn hot.
Kev, do you reckon I can hold this on the tail like a stall aeroplane? Hold this with the tail in the air.
What are you in? Oh, you're... You can...
No, there's not enough. There's too much weight. Look.
Oh,
It won't go.
it's doing... No, it's off, kind of. It's doing a decent
Right,
job.
I'm gonna see if I...
Oh. There we go. Let's sort out my throttle again. I'm just going to assume that you're no longer in my way.
Yeah, no, I'm off the ground.
I forgot to defuel this thing.
Sorry, me too.
That's a bit awkward. I'm going to push some of these extra buttons here though. I hear they're fun. I should probably pull up my gear. I'm going to need those in a bit.
This aeroplane does fly very nicely, I will give them that.
Right, I have activated special reverse thrust mode. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the...
How does the Anton have a reverse thrust mode? What is that?
Well, it's got a hell of a burst mass. And I'm
I
pretty sure it
see.
has no ground safety. I'm also going to try and land this on one of the carriers with a ramp. Kuznetsov seems to be the bigger one, so... Oh, that's way. Nope, that's not why I'm getting mystery vibrations. I'm just getting mystery vibrations.
Yeah, I feel like the wind wing set just vibrates a whole lot when you fly warbird in general.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like the carriers. There's a quick reset of just unplugging the sticks, but I don't really want to do that while I'm flying a plane with absolutely no autopilot. Barely any trim.
Someone's on final for this carrier.
Yeah,
I'll go
sorry,
around.
did I cut in front of someone?
Nope, that's okay.
I'm on final for the queues and stuff.
No, I need to wave off, I'm too high.
Static queues, that
Cool,
is.
I will turn back on. I am final for the carrier.
I'm final for Russian carrier. Static.
Yep. I am behind you, Kev.
I'll follow Doug close in.
Oh, no. Maybe if I'd lined up a bit better, but no.
Ah, no, I overshot as well.
There's a lovely 3-point landing, but it ain't going to be a stopper. And there's a taut roll. Damn it. Shame.
Down 3 points. Bounced. No stop. Nope.
Oh. Right, I'm going to try that again with less fuel.
I'm amazed how far underwater one can go. And still be considered alive. Okay, I think I did the same thing that you did. I was down 3 points, and then
You should have gone around sooner.
Uh-oh.
Either that, or I should have stuffed my propeller into the ground faster.
Well, you done, Kev?
Wasn't what I done, I was watching Tomster.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I was a little bit impatient and took a very short turn after my first try.
Do you reckon I can do a stall takeoff with this 109?
I forgot to defuel this.
I reckon I can. Yeah, I'm going to lift the tail up, hold it on the tail. Hold the tail in the air and then release the brakes. But I don't think I have the power, or I think it's too heavy on the back.
You need the Crescent Eagle for that.
Oh, oh.
No.
Ah.
Okay, so it's got the power. We know that. I think it also might have a prop that's a bit big.
Oops.
Mine also has the power.
Stop it.
Well, learning new things about Yanton.
There you go.
Yep,
Somewhat nearly.
I saw that, I'll give you that. Slightly worried, Dougie, that he's slowly turning around to point at me.
Yeah, he is sort of pointing at us. Uh-oh.
Dun 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 dun. I landed it.
Ah, it's so good.
You're fine.
They were built tough. Oh, you're not fine, cat.
I was
This
trying.
is a stupid game. It's quite fun, isn't it?
I was trying to gently advance it, but didn't quite.
Mine won't come off now.
It's looking fine for me. Yeah, rear wheel is floating, cat. Yeah, you're... Take off.
Oh. Oh, it's like balancing one ball on top of another.
Okay, that's cool.
That was record time.
Yeah, that one wasn't great. I wasn't sure that it was still possible. Hang on. Here we go, I got this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did exactly the same. Did you have your brakes on?
Yeah, just
They
forgot about having them on.
yeah.
Do.
Whoa!
Okay, maybe I need runway.
Is it aerobatics in ground override mode? Or what's going on?
I wish I had the Cursing Eagle still.
Ah.
Oh, hi Kev. I'm
Wow.
inside Kevin.
Wow.
That's definitely demonetized now. Yeah. Now everything
I got the
is
kill
fine.
though.
There you go. Oh, that means you're winning. You've got the.
We should have an A10 dogfight. That would be fun.
We can definitely take off A10s. Round this off with a little A10 dogfight.
Oh!
I'm
I nearly did it.
Tell you what, Dougie, I'll try one more time landing this insane thing on the insane thing that's over there,
Yeah, I'll come
and then
with.
I will A10 dogfight you.
Cool. I'm coming with.
I'm definitely.
I don't
in,
ground loop it, which is about to happen.
Definitely going to put together a little like mini dogfight thing for one of these off weeks. Oh bollocks! I forgot what plane I was taking off.
Did you forget it's a tail dragger and it needs 3001 inputs?
I forgot it
Ooh,
was
See?
a Anton, and
Yeah.
it will go sideways if you let it. Strangely, the F-16's a bit easier to take off than the Anton.
Just ever so slightly, especially on 30% fuel.
Yeah, to speed. Transition. Well, that's going to go wrong. Great.
You pulled forward.
Made for
Let it go in the air, Kev.
Yeah.
Let it fly.
Don't want to let it fly.
You can't force it.
It's scary when it's in the air. As long as it's on the ground, I'm safe. Ignore the flaming
I've seen you on the
refuges.
ground a whole lot now, and it did not look very safe.
I forgot the thing
There
that
you
stops
go.
you dying. Alright, stop braking the engine.
Are you in the air, Kev?
Yep,
When did you take off?
just now. I'm just in
I
front
just
of the
missed you. I was
SS.
taking the effort waiting.
Right, Dougie, which one do I go for? Russian carrier or American carrier?
American carrier isn't the American carrier longer?
It is longer, but it doesn't
Yeah,
have
but-
sleep.
Yeah, I would go with that. Yeah, I would go with longer because you're going to smack your prop on the slope. That's all you're going to do with that.
That is true.
And you wanna come in a landing. Remember, you're about you suddenly get ground effect, so you kind of want to be not stalling, but very close to stalling, so that you can nearly stall it over the end of the carrier, and you hit ground effect, and it cushions you again.
Do my best.
But I've not managed to succeed it yet.
Thompson is very nicely keeping formation with me. Somehow.
Ah, it's not that hard yet. We're doing about 200 knots. It's very flyable.
Just to warn you, I will be reducing speed.
Yep.
Here comes Dougie. There goes Dougie. Right.
We've got some flapping to try and stay with you.
Yeah, I'm at a 14 degrees AOA now to stay with you.
Yeah.
Make that 16 or so. We're pretty high still.
Oh, it's all part of my bad plan. It's not gonna work, but screw it.
Okay, I'm waving off. Uh-oh.
I am final as well.
Whoop.
I floated the entire length of the carrier.
Yep, I saw that.
One more time round. I got this. Tom Street, you going in first?
Yeah, sure. I am about to turn base.
I have one more go, Kev, and I'll join you in an A10.
Sounds good. Just watching Alpha kill here. Kaboosh.
I'm doing the easy part. Just max throttle, don't touch anything.
Yeah. Don't forget to wave at the nice ground crew.
I did that the first time. I was like, man, he keeps telling me to spin my engines, but I'm at full afterburner. What do I do?
Oh shit.
Oh,
I just got the edge of the carrier.
yeah, almost.
Okay. Last attempt. Have I got this? Probably not, but we'll try.
We'll try. What's the worst that can happen?
Crashing and burning.
Crashing and
Death,
burning.
destruction.
Everybody dies horribly. accidentally sink the carrier.
Ah, you've got plenty to replace it.
Fair, the carrier has been surviving a lot of abuse.
Too bad we haven't really hit it.
Yeah. I was going to say, we haven't made a point of becoming cruise missiles. A lot of our blows were more glancing.
Come on, ground loop, ground loop, ground loop! Why won't you ground loop when I want you to?
Yes! Oh, beautiful.
Let's go.
I think that even didn't...
The one time on 109
yeah,
won't ground loop. Wanted to.
Oh,
That was pretty
Jesus.
cool. Whoever was in the F-16. Ev, did you have that recorded? Because I want to see how close I was to the back of the deck.
Oh, you can go to the live stream. I've got it on there. I stopped recording, so I think it's causing issues. But live stream. Oh well, where's the timestamp? I don't know. The live stream's frozen.
It's moving for me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, on my preview it's broken. So no, that's in.
That's okay.
You'll
I'm
be
watching
able
it
to
now.
find it. It'll be towards the end.
I'm watching it.
Somehow. You didn't even damage the wheels. Don't know how you didn't damage the wheels. There we go.
Sweet. Right, I gotta get it off the deck now.
Ah.
I will get out of the way for everybody else as well.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
That's a slow F-18.
Damn it.
What's an F-16? That's why.
That's what I get.
I was like, I am going 130 knots, so I'm relatively slow, but...
I can get the F-16 slowed down to about 100 knots, but then my AOA is so extreme that I can't really let it fall down because I'll just crash.
I may have captured a pilot
You're
in my wing.
you're taking him with you.
Who was mine?
That's my old pilot. I ejected on the carrier to reslot. My
Honestly,
apologies.
I think I might have just broken my landing gear on the little housings for the catapult.
It's
Okay.
happen a lot with non-aircraft or non-carrier based aircraft.
Well,
Get some flapping.
looks like you're
Let's go.
taking a previous alpha kill with you. Whee! Oh, he's still on the wing. What the hell? Alpha kill's now a permanent feature on this 109. Oh, no, he's not.
Hey, he's gone!
He is not permanent.
Have I got a stuck gear or something? I'm very odd.
Yeah, your left-hand gear's not raising.
Right. Okay.
I think.
I think I might have done that on the carrier, on the little wind pulley.
And the flaps or air still out? I'm not sure what it is.
Radiator flaps. That's engine's hot.
Right.
If I throttle up, they should drop in. See?
Oh yeah, nice.
Dougie, A10A or A10C?
I don't have the C, so it's going to be the A. That's okay.
Gonna be the A, no problem.
No missiles, guns only.
Yep, 50% fuel.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I will go and do that quickly. I'm taking all fuel.
Alright. We take off. Merge over the runway, then game faces on.
Why don't we merge over the carrier?
Ah, merge over
You're going to
carrier,
break your
perfect.
gear on you.
Yeah.
I got to remember how this aeroplane works. Bear with me.
On the A version, you can't turn off the nose gear that I'm aware of, so just be gentle with it.
Yeah.
Rotate about 130, although it can get off at like 115 without load by the look of it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely
If you go to the port side of the carriers, and I'll go to the starboard side, and then we'll merge over them.
Copy.
What altitude are we going to?
I was going to keep it low, but we can go higher if you like.
2,000 feet? Give us a bit something to play with, but not much.
Yep, sounds good. 2,000 feet. I'm on port side of the American carrier group. Put it in nav mode so I can hold altitude a bit easier.
Clear to taxi to runway 7.
Interesting. I had a hot start in an F-15E, but only had one engine room.
Huh. That sounds like a fun bug.
Clear for start.
Ah, I've got two now. That's better.
Oh, I see.
Clear to taxi to runway 7.
No, it's actually... Huh?
Let me know when you want to turn in, Kev. I think we'll be fine.
Happy to turn in now.
Okay, turn in now.
Rolling in. Assuming we're doing...
Cold merge.
Pardon?
Cold merge.
Yeah, cold
And then
merge.
face on.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, eyes on you. Current altitude.
It's very interesting. Whenever I have the hotspot in the Strike Eagle, I only have one engine.
Alright, fight on.
Wonder if that's broken.
Face on.
No, you definitely whip round fast there.
Yeah, but I got to win that fight here now. So you have the advantage.
Oh, Jesus.
I said.
Unless you do that. I have the advantage, my wing comes off.
I thought you'd have the speed to be able to pull a higher alpha, but I managed to get the flap in. Sorry, Kev.
Oh, Lord. No, that was good. That was good.
How you boys doing?
Oh,
G'day, Mr. Schroeder.
G'day, g'day.
Good. We've been not sensible in any way, shape or form.
Yeah, it's
I've
nice,
been
isn't it?
watching a wee bit of it, yeah.
Do you see me finally land the 109 on the carrier? I did manage to get it down after about 12 attempts.
No, I did hear you say a few things and I left a few comments.
I heard they were relayed back to me, don't worry.
Oh, were they? No, look, like you guys are having an awesome time.
Yeah, man.
You jumping on?
No, I'll be going to bed. I'll turn the server off when I get up in the morning. It's no drama.
Yeah, I was going to stop that dogfight was my last thing, so I'll just watch whatever Tomster's doing, then I'll be heading off. Thank you very much for
Oh.
the use of the server.
Oh, dude, no problem, and there's no hurry. Like I said, I'll just turn it off in the morning.
Cool.
We'll land this area, and that'll be me.
Yeah, sounds good. The carrot is at about 90% health, so we have hurt it. We have repeatedly hurt it.
Is that a challenge to hit it that hard to hurt it even more?
I mean, a Strike Eagle would be pretty good as a cruise missile.
Yeah, I could fully load it and then just smack into it.
I still have yet to have a chance to launch the MiG-21 nuke, so I'm open to trying that.
It should be available on this. I think I just ticked everything, so...
If I run out of fuel trying and failing to land on the moving carrier, I'll come over and destroy one of the statics. And probably most of the server.
Bolts it.
Just missed the 4Y. Right.
Nicely safe.
Dougie G is final.
Yeah, I sort of blacked out as I hit the deck, so that was a little sketchy. But I floated that one back.
Not even just, mate. I'm watching it on live.
Oh crap. I definitely gonna take it.
Yeah, if you had a bit of a longer tail hook, you would have made it.
Yeah, it was like inches.
But the next landing is gonna be the last one of this airframe, because my front or my nose wheel is very wet.
Now the A10 does have the little radio or whatever sharp gibbles coming off the back of it, so maybe those will catch a wire.
Oh, I caught the back of the deck. Otherwise I would have been okay.
Bye-bye,
I also
Dougie.
didn't have any flaps in.
Flaps are
Silly.
useful. Oh. Alpha kill on his approach.
Less power, alpha kill. Cut the power. That's it. Hold the power
Power
off. No. Bolt it.
Yeah,
Alpha kill
done it like
goes.
3 times in a row.
Back just in kind to catch. Yeah, that front landing gear is not looking
Power.
great, Tomster.
Power.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you temporarily were on the
Yeah.
deck of the aircraft. Then you were upside down.
I just blacked out on impact. And that was it. It is pretty strange. Like I hot spawn, I look at my my instruments, and then I have 2 running engines. But if I look outside the jet, it's only 1 running engine.
Yeah, I had this with Schroeder the other day. Did you remember?
What's that, mate?
When you hadn't the F4 with both your engines were running, but for me one of them wasn't on third person.
Yeah, you were saying. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I think that might be a bug.
Maybe.
That is probably not getting fixed, unfortunately.
Last time it kept shutting itself off.
Who's flying the F-18?
Alpha kill.
Yeah. Alpha kill, Robot 19.
This is a terrible approach. I'm too high.
Yeah, you're high. You want all brakes, everything. Bring your brake out. Cut the power. Bring the brake out. Drop the nose. Can you get an air brake out?
I think I hit it. I might not have it bound.
B.
Yeah, that's true.
Not twitch, but that's okay. You're good. You're good. Power now.
Yeah.
Off the power. Completely. Stay off the power. On the power. Bit more power. Burner. Off the power.
Yeah, too much power.
Too late. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I think that's
Making
where
us to
I'm
go
going
back.
to need to leave that, but thank you all of you, and thank you everyone
No
for
worries.
watching along on stream. Just a bit of a fun little bonus session there, just for fun nonsense sake. So yeah, next week will be the World War II event, as normal. I do not know whether or not I'll be streaming that or not. I've not decided yet, but we'll definitely be doing it and recording it. But yeah, thank you everybody. I will let you watch Tomster make this last approach before I end the stream, because it would be mean for me to turn off the stream right now.
Do it just before he lands.
Just before he lands perfectly, just push the button.
Uh-oh. There's it.
That's floating.
That's
not floating enough. Perfect. Perfect.
I went to full throttle and I just heard my left engine. Right.
Alright, well, thank you everybody, and we'll catch all of you lovely folk in the future. Remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Kev. Bye.
Cheers, Kev.
Stream is officially over. Oh.